Okay, thank you. My presentation is about ICTs in Senegal between migratory culture and sociocultural and political economical positioning. It seems to be very complicated, such a title, so I will do my best to present something very easy to understand. So before presenting the text, I think that it is important to present the migration in Senegal. So at the first time in Senegal, migration is the main issue of discussion among peoples. It is even the widest term that gather all local peoples irrespective of their age, gender, ethnic group, literacy level, positional status, etc. At the second time, for the majority of Senegalese people, migration is not only synonymous of employment opportunities, but it also symbolizes the best and quick way for success and social capital through practice. The Fulbe, like we have now, the Fulbe people say, better suffer abroad than die poor at home. The Wolof people say, someone who doesn't travel cannot know where it is good to live. Second time, if someone comes back ugly from a voyage, he was not good looking where he was. So these maxims are very important to know how represent migration in Senegal. And also there's maxims that mold social representation flash through the collective consciousness and breeds the desire to migrate among the Senegalese. The boat people that come around the Spanish coast are other instance of the determination of migration candidates, along with the slogan Barça or Barsac, go to Barcelona or die. The utilization of ICTs like GPS and cell phones, often sold in the black market, has played a very important role in the success of recent undocumented boat people. It allowed migrants to circumvent the high-tech control nets displayed by the Frontex. Frontex is the European politic which been during these 3 last years to try to keep the candidate immigration in Senegal and in other coasts in Africa. The desire to migrate has increased under the effects of ICTs like the foreign TV channels such CNN, Canal+, TV5, the internet, cell phones, film and DVD exchange, etc. Those tools have tremendously developed with sometimes selling strategies that evade making standards, like Tigo in Senegal, a picture which posted next to our university. You see near to the Tigo publicity, you have another publicity which is orange. And also in Senegal, there are sometimes some strategies to sell prepaid card. Sometimes you see teenagers who circulate in the downtown to pay card, and sometimes they use newspapers just to inform people that it exists a promotion in the day. So we have to note something. Like, indeed, many Senegalese people who wish to migrate have been greatly affected by the mobile mania, separated somehow by the development of the telephone operators, such as we have 3 in Senegal. At first, we have Orange. Secondly, we have Tigo. At third, we have Expresso, which is Sudan operators. Okay. Okay. This mobile mania is also due to the development of cyber cafes, which are curiously business opened often by migrants who seek to make their capital yield profits in their home country. Many youngsters frequent the super cafe in search of scholarships to Europe or the USA, or else they just look at friends who live in Europe using Messenger, High Five, Facebook, Skype, etc. Our field experience have shown that many students give up their studies a few years after they arrive in Europe to become watchers or to work in a restaurant. In addition to the strategies displayed by youngsters, some migrants resort to ICTs either to command goods to make money transfer. In the 116th Avenue in New York, one can easily notice the email address on neon signs of a Senegalese shop, as you can see it in this photo. ICTs enable migrants to be closer to their business, which they no more need to entrust to their relatives. In such a way, consanguinity is no more an obstacle to the development of their business. The utilization of ICTs enables migrants to send money in Senegal in a very short time. At the same time, migrants have a grasp on how their money is spent in the rehabilitation of or construction of their houses. With ICTs, it has become easy for some migrants to approach contractors or bankers who can inform them about the evolution of their construction projects, as a case of the bank BHS, who have putting during this last day business approach to do a publicity, which can read Senegalese national, protect your relatives with the diaspora pack of BHS. ICTs represent also a danger for some migrants who think that the calls they receive from their lonely parents can drive them to choose the return to Senegal. Migrants also take part in the political debates, no matter how far they are from Senegal. They partake in the conscientiousness awakening of peoples. They denounce non-transparent practice of public management, like corruption, misuse of power, by using ICTs, for example, participation in discussion forums and in the interactive broadcast debates. Like this broadcast of Radio Sénégal International. Some migrants go feature and seek to position themselves in the political power. It is, for example, the case of the Cercle des Amis et Natifs de Louga Canal, an association created and based in Toulouse in France, and the other association under Soukhali Louga for an economic emergence of Louga. The political commitment of this national from Louga is certainly influenced by the literacy level of many of them. The participation of the migrants is also very developed during the last years because there are some broadcasts in some radio like Sud FM and RFM radio also. Sometimes also we can migrants can participate on debate using television online like Wolf TV or Dozes TV. So we have a question. What is the feature of the ICT on Senegalese migration? It's difficult to answer, But the fact is now a lot of websites are posted such as www.tuki.net. Tuki means voyage. Thank you very much.